Jim from Advanced Performance Shooting, and I'm on the range shooting the Rangemaster Drill of the Month for August 2024, the Rangemaster Bullseye Course. A mistake I made during my first run on this course of fire made me think about a phrase we hear very often in the firearms community these days: focus on the process, not the outcome. Each string is intended to be fired from the low ready, not from the holster, the mistake that I made. At the recent Professional Trainer Symposium, Dan Brady from Apache Solutions gave an excellent presentation on adult learning. And it made me think, as it relates to process versus outcome, there are many instructors who don't understand what that actually means. One place where I'm afraid we get it wrong is thinking that it's the process versus a process. In this case, the mistake I made coming from the holster didn't change the desired outcome. One place that we might misstep and cause a problem in the understanding of focus on the process, not the outcome, is during the adult learning model in the visual learning phase. We skip right past the audible learning. We don't listen to what's being said. We don't read it in a technical manual, and we go straight to the kinesthetic side of this, or the practice portion. A proper two-handed grip on a pistol, for example. If we talk about focusing on the process, not a process, and we do not have the desired or required outcome in mind, we're probably missing the boat in the process phase. A process has to absolutely understand the what, when, where, why, and how, or it's not a process at all. If we dismiss a mistake by saying, oh, you need to focus on the process and not worry about the outcome, we're doing students a disservice. The concept, focus on the process, not the outcome, is not flawed. We just have to make sure that we have a complete understanding of what a process actually is. And we have to know that that process is unique, at least in part, to the individual student. In training, we are introduced to the process, and it's okay to go to a class, be shown the process, and try to emulate that exact process in that class. Then in practice, we refine the process into a process that's unique to us, that meets the needs that get us to the desired outcome. Instructors and students might be better off if we absolutely understand that we follow the process, evaluate the outcome, and then modify the process and continue that until we achieve that desired outcome. There are very likely an unlimited number of things that make a process unique to each and every individual. Absolutely, they share similarities, but they still are unique, at least in understanding, to the individual. There are absolutely things, when we talk specifically about a proper two-handed grip, that make that grip proper, but they're not always the dogmatic things that some instructors, and then by default students, think they should focus on. It's far better off that instructors and students have the best understanding possible of the process required to achieve a desired outcome, the process that is unique to them. Grip, for example, is relatively simple. Hold the gun with as much of both hands as is required, as firmly as needed, and with an appropriate amount of unchanging pressure. No two people's grips will likely be identical. Perhaps when we're talking about grip, it should be about muscular endurance and not muscular strength. He said, how's dear old Ireland and how does she stand? She's the most distressful country that you have ever seen. For hanging men and women